which is a finishing company. This is their steel wool, and I buy it on a 5-pound roll. They last me forever. But what I want you to see, these are both 4-aught, but there's no comparison. This stuff is much softer, much finer wire. I don't know, you know, if you ask me sandpaper, I'll tell you how they grade sandpaper. I have no idea how they grade the steel wool, but this is the stuff.
So where do you get that?
Through the wood turning magazines there, Craft Supplies. I bought this from Brad Packard Woodworks. And you just take a piece off and use it. Okay. What do you think?
It's gorgeous.
Sorry,
Yeah.
for a beginner.
So this was hot glued on also?
No, that's on with Titebond.
So can you go over how to take the goopy cop from the hot glue off, or will it just come off because you've got a coat of finish on it? You know, when you separate it from the faceplate?
Yeah, I put it in that finishing chuck and just turn it right out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how it's done. Okay, so what I'm going to do now then, guys,
Why did you stop using a vacuum truck?
I could,
No, why did you stop? Well, you used to, right?
and I still do for reverse chucking sometimes, to turn the bottom off, but that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. You know, instead of using this thing,
Yeah.
vacuum chuck is absolutely nice. I just didn't think many people had it, so
Oh, I love it.
that's all right. That's all right. We like to talk. Okay. So, let's do finishing the finish. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to turn this thing up. Now I'm going to go back up to my turning speed, which for this bowl would probably be maybe 8,900, something like that. And 4-aught steel wool. And we're basically going to just buff it out. Okay? Now what we're looking for here, again, is a consistent sheen over this whole piece. And as you can see here, it doesn't take much. I found on pieces where I sometimes fail is right down in here, in sanding and in finishing this finish, right down where the bowl side meets the base, right in there. So now I really focus on that, making sure that I get that area right in there really good. And then I actually go back to it when I reverse chuck the thing. Like when I put this one back on to do the bottom here, I was just really sure to get right in there, right in that crack right there. Because there's a tendency for that not to get finished too good. Now, that thing is consistently dull. Okay? I want to make sure I get that. I'm just going to redo that center a little bit. I want to make sure that that gets covered. And then we're just going to put on a coat of wax. Wax I used for 30 years, and I know I've told this story, was Kiwi shoe polish, and I still do when nobody's looking. If you've got those people out there who say, well, you've got a food safe finish, is Kiwi shoe polish food safe? And I use the same rationale. You're probably not going to get sick for the amount of Kiwi shoe polish that I put on this piece. Wayne Cotton, if you remember there last year or the year before, found this stuff, Town Talk. It's got an orange scent to it. Supposedly somewhere on here, specially formulated for food contact surfaces. So this has definitely got to be good, right? I still use kiwi shoe polish because you can't tell unless you see me put it on, you'll never know. Now, a hometown hero of ours, Jimmy Lorette. Some of you know Jimmy Lorette.
Not too many admit it.
Came out with this. Bunny Boogie Products, wood polish. Supposedly it's beeswax and carnauba wax and some kind of secret ingredient. $10. Now I did not buy this. I was asked to try it. I have not tried it. Still fresh? I will. Want a little feedback, so I've got a can. But it's going to have to be pretty good to outdo my kiwi shoe polish. Now, again, I'm not going to gob the wax on this thing. I keep the little rag I use right in the covered container, and all of the liquid and stuff from the wax penetrates this cloth pretty well. And then I'm just going to put a quick light coat on this bowl. We'll put just a little bit of wax on there to do the rim. So as you can see, I'm not using too much wax. Really? And then we're going to buff it. And I think it's going to be a pretty nice finish. So we'll put that back on there. Whoop. Somehow I'll get that covered on there. And then we'll just buff this out. Doesn't take much. And yes, I have got the rag wrapped around there a couple times. You know, the end of the night, you're just kind of finishing these up. Boy, all it takes is for a rag like this to get caught on that block or something. It just wick you right up. There again, look and make sure you got 10 fingers on each hand. And, and that's the finish. So anyway, questions? When can I get out of here? No. No, does anybody have any questions they'd like to?
Charlie?
Yeah.
You said you put a tenon on as a way of attaching when you were
The chuck.
with the chuck. Can you just go over that?
Yeah, basically, I don't have a waste block here.
Was that for the original one, or when you're putting on a secondary block for finish?
Well, when I left turn the pieces, this one has a double tenon on it
Okay.
for the chuck. Or if I glue a waste block on, I can actually take and, that was the one I finished. I can actually turn a tenon on this so that I don't have to tie up a faceplate.
Okay.
I can put that on there. You know, let's see. I had one other thing I just wanted
So that's just so you can have something with your four-jaw chuck.
to hold it with the chuck. I have, here it is. I was so proud of myself. As you know, last Saturday, we went up to Thetford Academy. My topic was inside-out turning, and so I did one of the wine bottles with the 4 windows and a wine glass inside. So I'm doing curly maple, and it's got a Purple Heart wine glass in the middle. And then the last 2 or 3 that I've done the captive ring deal on the wine glass. Okay? So one of the things that was happening, again, I just want to emphasize, everything that I do if at all possible, I want to do all the finishing on the lathe. This also, something simple like this has a tenon, goes in the chuck, all that finishing. I'm not going to cut this off until this thing is totally finished. Well, what was happening was, this little ring was a pain, because I would put all this finish on here and carefully put it on there, and I would come out the next day and that ring would be stuck right to the base. So I'd pry it off and it boogered up the base of the thing. I thought, okay, how can I fix that? Piece of 2x4 and 2 nails. Problem solved.
Should I get a patent on that?
Yeah, I think so. Oh,
What's the space you use between that?
inch and a quarter.
Inch and a quarter, okay.
Yeah, that's for an inch and a half ring. Does anybody here have a ring tool? The actual, can't think of the name. It's not Sorby or one of the others, but the specific tool? Nobody. Okay. I'm gonna buy one. I've been doing this with my Allen wrenches, but I'm just thinking maybe there's a better way. So it's $46, so I'm just going to spend it. I'm going to pass this around. If you got some extra change. Okay. For no questions, we'll see you next month.